Hi friends, thanks for joining me. It's Murag here, and today I have a layout for you using the fantastic July 2024 kits. And the theme for this kit is very tropical and summery, and I love the bright colours within the kit. So today I'm going to be focusing on the pattern papers, and in particular what has started this layout for myself was the Tropical Dreams paper that you can see on the left hand side there. It features a hexagon and it's got these beautiful tropical leaves poking out from around the side. Now, I'd already used part of this paper on another layout, and I also wanted to use up some paper scraps, which is very typical when you have been working with a kit. You always inevitably end up with bits of pattern paper, and obviously they're too good to throw away, so we need to use those up. So I can use more of these papers, I'm going to create this lovely kind of sunburst sort of affair behind my main photo placement. And this is, as I say, a great way to use up some of those lovely pattern papers. And because HipKit have done all the work for us, they all go together perfectly. So off camera, just to add a little bit of detail, I've done some just simple white stitching on my sewing machine. And to ground this to my background, I am going to put on some colour using the lovely distress crayons that came with this month's colour kit. Also in the colour kit is this fabulous stencil, and as you can see I am attempting to print with the stencil just for something a little bit different really. But I do love the effect that I've got with that, because some of the gaps ended up creating kind of a bubble and were filled in, whilst others kind of retain the little wave kind of shape. So I've set that aside to dry, because I'm a devil for smudging things. And whilst that's drying, I'm just going to map my photos. I love this, is it a royal blue? I have no, periwinkle? I have no idea. But it matches the top of the boy in the photo. So it's absolutely perfect for these photos. And I do love a distress edge. So I'm just going to see what sort of measurement, and then I'm going to kind of mat whilst the background's drying. So incidentally, the original paper was angled slightly differently, so just to make this different, I've angled it so the points are vertical, as you can see there. And I have lost some of the leaves because that's what I'd used on the previous layout, so I'm a few leaves short. But I just tidied up the whole thing, so you would never know actually that it had more leaves originally. So I want to colour in the hexagon a little bit and just add some detail. So I thought I'd try out this fantastic stamp that came with the Pocket Life kit this month. And I've started off with a Mermaid Lagoon, which matches the blue that I've put on the background. But it was a bit too strong, I think. So I'm just experimenting. I just want something soft and a little bit more subtle. So I'm going to swap over to a yellow, which I think is Squeezed Lemonade. Don't want to make green. So I'm just, as you can see, spritzing the stamp with a little bit of water, just so it's not a perfect impression, and will give you that kind of watery colour effect. And as it turns out, I've covered up most of it as per usual. I think after all of these years I'd learn a lesson, but certainly that is not the case. So again, because I've spritzed it with water, it does need to dry, so everything just needs to dry. So I'll go back to my background now and just add a few little yellow splatters, just to tie everything together. So I could have been a bit neater with those sunbursts, but to be honest with you, it'll all be covered up anyway. So I will need to have all the pieces dry before I carry on. So I think I'm going to get out my heat gun, which I don't use very often. I'm going to put the foam tape on first, just to give it some lift off the background. I'm mounting everything with foam tape, hoping that'll dry in the meantime, but the paper is pretty porous, the pattern paper, so it does need a good dry. So whilst I'm waiting for that and sorting out my drying, let me just remind you that if you are already a HipKit subscriber, you'll enjoy benefits such as extra discount, 15% discount on extra kits and add-ons. You also have free access to the huge cut file library, which is a fantastic resource. And if you are not already a subscriber, then do consider going to have a look at these kits. They always feature exclusive product, so that's fantastic because you won't get this product anywhere else. And the girls come up with amazing designs every month. And then again, if you are a subscriber, then you'll receive 15% discount on all the add-on kits. So these die cuts are from the main kit this month, and there are hundreds of die cut pieces in there. I say hundreds, probably 80. And also this month there was a sticker book, so there are stickers as well as die cuts in the main kit, as well as alphas, and of course your papers. So it was absolutely jam-packed full of goodies. I thought I like a little frame, so I'm just going to add a little bit of interest behind my photo there. And I like an upside down tag, which gives me an excuse to add a little bit of twine or ribbon for texture. And I'm just going to make the most of some of those die cuts, just to kind of add a little bit more oomph to the outer edge. I think originally you were going to see more of the hexagon shape, but as it turns out, I've covered most of it up as per usual. But hopefully you can still see that it's a hexagon. Now, I absolutely, no doubt about it, love those foam and cardstock stickers. I think these came from the embellishment kit this month, as did these fabulous vellum leaves. Two of my favourite products that we get in the kits a lot of the months, but definitely those foam stickers and vellum pieces, just because they have so much different texture to sort of paper and cardstock. I'm just going to tuck in a few more bits and pieces here and there. Actually, my glue that I use, although it's white, will dry clear, so I don't have any problems gluing down vellum pieces. Depending on your glue, you might be able to see that glue behind, so I always try and glue on the coloured areas anyway, and tuck those under, just in case. Oh, and there we have it. So that is the final layout. I absolutely love how it's turned out. The colours are really vibrant in real life, and I love all the texture that's been created on this page. And in fact, this is my final layout for HipKit Club, as I'm stepping down from the team this month. And I've been here 4.5 years, and it's been an absolute blast. But I think I need a break now, as probably Kimberly needs a break from me. So I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me and HipKit Club, and I will see you in the HipKit Club group, because I shan't be going away completely. So thanks again, and see you next time. Bye bye now.